Hey guys, so if you have been watching my channel for a long time, it comes as no surprise that the very first soap on my list is none other than the Kojie Kojic acid soap. Here it is, guys. Guys, let me tell you something. I never ever used to believe in skin lightening soaps until I met Kojie. It was love at first sight, love at first usage. Guys, this is literally like the best. I am just gonna say it. I'm going to crown this as the best skin lightening soap in the whole entire world. This soap has over 3,000 reviews on Amazon alone. That is just Amazon. If you go on YouTube, you see people talking about the Kojie soap. If you go to our skin lightening Facebook group, again, you're going to see people talking about the Kojie soap, and so many other skin lightening blogs and groups. You're gonna see people recommending the Kojie soap simply because it's just so good. It does what it's supposed to do, and it looks like this. Let me just show you. Just an orange soap like this. And guys, the links to all the soaps will be down below because there's so many fake versions of the Kojie soap, and I want to make sure you guys get the original one. So the link to where I get my original Kojie soap will be down below to make sure you guys don't buy a fake one. So guys, honestly, it's so good, and I will never forget the very first time I used Kojie soap, and then after like 1 week I started seeing my skin was glowing, was lighter, was looking so good. And I remember meeting up with my friends, and they were telling me like, Shiko, your skin looks so good, it's glowing, it looks so nice, tell us what cream are you using. And I told them the only thing I had changed up in my routine, the only thing I had changed was just the soap. And at first they were thinking I'm lying to them. They're like, Shiko, just be honest, just tell us what cream you're using. And I was like, honestly, the only thing I'm using that is different is just the soap. And that is when they tried out the soap and they became believers. They went and tried it out, and they saw that it actually works. And right now I have all my friends are hooked up on the Kojie soap because it's just so good and it works well for them the same way it works well for me. Well, apart from one friend of mine who did not like the Kojie soap, and I'll get into that later of why she did not like it, and it's for a valid reason, but I'll get into that later. But basically, guys, Kojie soap does the job, and Kojie soap is produced in the Philippines by a company called BEVI, and until today, I did not know the manufacturers of this soap. Honestly, I had never bothered to research and get to know who produces the soap, but now I know it's from a company called BEVI, and yeah, that is the producers of the Kojie soap. Now, the best way to use Kojie soap is to apply it on your body, is to go into the shower, pour some water on your skin, and then of course you apply the soap on your body either with a loofah or just on its own, and then you let the soap sit on your skin for like 3 minutes, for like 3 minutes, and then you wash it off. That is the best way to use the soap to make sure you are getting the skin lightening benefits. Otherwise, and that applies to any skin lightening soap, otherwise you simply applying the soap on your skin and washing it off after like 2 seconds will simply not do anything. You have to let the soap sit on your skin for some time to marinate, to do its work, and then you rinse it off. So guys, the Kojie soap. Now, let's get into the disadvantage because like I'm telling you guys, there's one of my friends who was using Kojie soap. I gave it to her to try it out, and she didn't like it because she said for her it was too drying on her skin. And guys, that is the major drawback of Kojie soap, and I've heard so many guys also complaining in the Amazon reviews, also saying the same thing, that it's very drying to the skin, and I completely agree with them. Even for me, me who has oily skin. And guys, I'm telling you, I have the most oily skin in the whole world. My skin is super oily. So for me who has oily skin, and I'm telling you, Koji San is super drying to the skin. Like, I can't just use Koji San soap on its own and not apply anything on my face, because my face will be super dry, and I can't even use Koji San soap on its own and then I don't apply anything, and then I use a mattifying primer or foundation on my face. My face will literally be looking like it's cracking, like it's super drying. So I highly suggest, if you're gonna use the Koji San soap, you must use it in combination with a very moisturizing face cream or a very moisturizing body cream. Otherwise it's going to dry the heck out of your skin. That is the only major drawback. Apart from that, Koji San does what it's supposed to do, and honestly, I always see a change anytime I'm using it. And I'll never forget when I first brought it here in Kenya to sell it. I had brought about like 100 pieces of the soap, because I didn't know like how well people would like it. And within 24 hours of me putting up an Instagram post about this soap, the soap just sold out. It just sold out. Like, people were buying like 8 pieces, 7 pieces, 6 pieces. Within 24 hours it had sold out. I even had to do several refunds, because the guys who had paid for it before it I had confirmed it was available. So guys, basically the point is, the people who know, they know that Koji San soap honestly is the best soap, and I don't think you'll ever get any other soap that has as much hype and rave in the skin lightening community as much as the Koji San soap. Clearly, there's a reason why everyone and their mother and everybody says they like the Koji San soap. And Koji San is not the only kojic acid soap in the world. There are so many soaps that have kojic acid in their formula, yet Koji San stands out. I don't know how they do their soap. I don't know what they do, but they get their formula right. I don't know how they do it, but they honestly have the best kojic acid soap in the whole entire world. So as you can see here on Amazon, it has over 3k reviews on Amazon, and if we scroll down, you can see those amazing before and after pictures, nice results. And if you go down, you can see the customer images, and just look at, guys, just look at the results. Just look at it. You can just see like how people are having like nice results. Look at even her. Nice, beautiful results. And if we just go further, this one which I saw here, the armpit. Look at this difference, guys. Can you see the difference between this and this of using Koji San soap? And there's so many positive reviews here. If you just go on Amazon, like so many amazing before and after pictures. Look at even her skin. See the improvements. Like so many before and after pictures. Again, look at this one, before and after. You see, she's even saying thank you, Jesus. Like, honestly, Koji San soap works so well. So anyway, guys, I could go on and on and on about the Koji San soap, because it's just so damn good. And let me just stop there and continue with the rest of the soaps. So guys, the rest of the soaps which I'm going to show you and tell you about are soaps which I have seen being highly recommended in skin lightening groups, in the skin lightening WhatsApp groups I'm in. I am in several skin lightening forums and groups on social media, and also I do follow several skin lightening bloggers online. So this is based on what they have all said, based on what most people say works best. I have not tried out these other soaps which I'm going to tell you about, but like I'm saying, they come highly recommended in the skin lightening forums which I do follow. And guys, just to be clear, just to show you guys why I say Koji San is the best is the best skin lightening soap, just to make my point clear, let me just show you just a few of the soaps I have used in my journey, those that I have remaining. I have some empty boxes which I have here just to show you guys. the soaps that I have tried. I tried this soap, this one right here. It did nothing for me, didn't work for me. Then I have tried this one here. I can't even pronounce its name, but this one right here, I tried it, didn't work. I have tried the rice milk collagen soap. Again, this one I bought here locally, again did not work. I have tried this one, which is sold by Della Kenya, the magic soap, and they really hype it up in their website. This one here, again, I didn't see any results. It didn't work for me. And I've also tried, let me show you. I've also tried this one here. This is a Just Clear whitening soap. This one here, there it is. The Just Clear soap. Again, I really had high hopes and high expectations for this one. Again, it didn't work. The only soap which I have here, which came close to working, oh hold on, let me just show you another one. Again, I tried the Juliet 254 soap here. I made a whole video on this soap and told you guys how it was so horrible. It gave me like the worst green veins ever. Again, I tried this one, it didn't work for me. And also the only soap which I have here, which came close to Koji Sun soap, or which slightly gave me results, is on by Whitenicious. Here it is, Whitenicious by Densha. This one, this soap here. This is the only soap which I would recommend next to, based on my own personal use, next to Koji Sun soap. This one was actually not that bad. It was actually good. And Whitenicious, her products, most of them, they work. The only issue is the price. The price is costly. I can't even remember how much the soap was, this one. But if you go on whitenicious.com, I'm sure you'll see the price of this soap. Okay, so moving right along to soap number 2. And soap number 2 is the Lykas papaya soap. I don't know if I should say Lykas or Lykas papaya soap. Again, this soap has so much hype. I think it's number 2 next to Koji Sun soap in terms of how many people love this soap. This soap is very, very hyped up in the skin lightening community, the Lykas papaya soap. And I think the main skin lightening ingredient, of course, as the word says, it's papaya. Now, most guys say the Lykas papaya soap is very good for dark spots. There are many guys who say it has cleared up the dark spots, and we'll go and check the Amazon reviews in a short while, and I show you guys what people are saying about the soap. But generally, what I got mostly from the reviews is that it's very good for dark spots. And also the same thing with Koji Sun soap. Guys were saying this soap is super drying to the skin. So again, and I think this one goes for all the skin lightening soaps. Most of them, I don't know why, even the black soaps, they're very drying. You really have to hydrate your skin, to moisturize your skin after using these soaps. I saw in Amazon, they're saying this soap has won numerous awards. So I think it must be like worth the hype. And something else I must mention about the Lykas papaya soap, if you just go and check the price, honestly, it's cheaper to buy 2 pieces than to buy just 1 piece. Like, the price does not even make sense if you're buying only 1 piece. So I suggest, if you're gonna buy this soap, buy at least 2 pieces. And the good thing is that when you buy 2 pieces, you're able to compare and see the results and see how well it has worked for you, as compared to just only using 1 piece. After using 2 pieces, of course, you'll have known whether it works or not. So I highly suggest, if you're gonna buy it, buy at least 2 pieces. So let's go on Amazon and let us check the reviews of before and the before and after pictures of people who have used this soap. So the Lykas papaya soap, it has 202 rating on Amazon, and as you can see, as I was telling you guys, it makes sense to buy 2 pieces than to buy 1, because 2 pieces is $8. And then if we scroll down just to see how the soap looks like, this one has no before and after pictures, but the soap basically looks like that. But if you check the Amazon ratings on the dark spots, like I was saying, you can see how people are saying it lightened up the dark spots, again dark spots, again dark spots, how they're saying and she's saying it really whitens the dark spots, so it really is good for dark spots. Okay guys, moving right along, we have soap number 3, which is the Koji white soap. Now again, this one is sold on Amazon, and it also has a lot of hype and has so many reviews on Amazon, and it has 2 versions. They have the one that has the kojic acid and papaya. Then they have one that has the kojic acid and collagen. Now apparently the one that has the kojic acid and papaya has more reviews, and guys prefer that one more than the one that has the kojic acid and the collagen. Now in their listing on Amazon, they say it has a concentrated formula. I think it has more of the kojic acid. That's what I think that's what they mean. And also something else which I liked a lot about the soap, based on the listing on Amazon, they say it has the hyaluronic acid. I'll put the word on the screen, and that one is very good as a moisturizing agent. So I think because of that, this soap is not as drying as the Koji Sun soap. I'm assuming that because it has that acid in it. And in their listing on Amazon, they say it can be used on the face and the body, because some skin lightening soaps are too strong to be used on the body and the face, like this, like the one I showed you from Juliet's 254. She has a face one and a body one, and that is why I'm saying at times it's good to ask the person who is selling to you if the soap is suitable for the face and body, because some soaps are too strong for the face. So always make sure you ask from the seller. So this one is safe for use on the face and the body as well. So let's go on Amazon. Let me show you the before and after pictures of people who have used this soap, and we see and compare the results. So like I'm saying, based on the reviews on Amazon, this one, as you can see, has more reviews compared to these other 2, because this one has 220, this one has 497. So like I'm saying, I think people prefer this one, and it's mostly good for, like they're saying, for hyperpigmentation, for the dark spots, and you can see all about it there. And if you scroll right down to where the reviews are, we can see this lady who has her whole journey documented here. You can just see her skin changing over time as she's using the soap. The next soap which I have seen a lot of reviews on, and this one I've seen the reviews on there's a private WhatsApp group I am in for skin lightening, and they were saying most people were saying they like this soap a lot, and it's called the Gouta Blend soap. Now this one is not available on Amazon. The only place where I saw it being sold is on eBay, and eBay is a bit tricky. It's hard to know the genuine sellers on eBay. I don't know. When it comes to, for me, my own personal preference, I prefer buying things on Amazon as compared to eBay. Regardless, there's some genuine sellers on eBay. So if you go on eBay and look for this soap, try to do your own research and try to make sure you're getting it from a seller who has a good rating in eBay. Anyway, it's sold on eBay, and it has a 4.3 rating on eBay. That is a very, very, very high rating. 4.3 out of 5. It's a very high rating, and most guys were saying it's very strong, and based on the reviews I was seeing. And honestly, I think this could be the next best thing to Kojie Sun soap. I know I'm saying that about most of the soaps, but Gouta Blend is one of the soaps which I would like to try for myself, because guys were saying it is very strong and it works very fast. The guys were saying within 3 to 4 days they could already see a change in their skin. 3 days, that's a very short time. So I'm very excited to try it out, and I like the ingredients in the soap. It has glutathione, it has kojic acid, and it also has alpha arbutin. Those are very, very good ingredients for skin lightening, and I think that is why most people are saying it works very well for them, and it's very strong. I'm not sure about the concentrations of those ingredients in the in the soap. Based on the ingredients alone, I can tell this soap is gonna work amazing on anyone's skin. So let's just go on eBay and I show you guys the reviews that people are leaving on this soap, and I just show you guys that there are no before and after pictures, but it will give you guys a perspective on how this soap works. Okay, so moving right along, the next soap that I have right here on my list is the Santi goat milk soap. Now this one I think has it has goat milk and it also has tamarind. Now I have been seeing so many guys talking about this soap in our skin lightening Facebook group, which again guys, I keep saying, if you have not joined our skin lightening Facebook group, you are missing out on a lot. You need to go right there, and the link to join our group will be down below. So I have been seeing guys saying how much they love this soap and how much it works so well for them. Now apparently, the people who don't like Koji soap prefer the Santi goat milk soap. It's like they say it's not as drying as the Koji soap. So I would suggest, if you have tried Koji soap and you didn't like it, the next best option I would suggest is to try the Santi goat milk soap. Again, like I'm saying guys, I have not tried out this soap on my own skin. These are based on recommendations of people who have used this soap and they swear by it and they say it works so well. So let's just go on Amazon and we see the reviews on this soap and we see what most people say about this soap. Okay, moving along, the next soap is the Our Shine the Our Shine soap. Again, this one is also being sold on Amazon, and it also has like several positive reviews on Amazon, and it also has a whole bunch of very good skin lightening ingredients. Now most people say it's very good for hyperpigmentation, for dark spots, for blemishes, and also for age lines. If you have like a slight lines on your forehead, a bit of wrinkles here and there, they say it works well for that as well. So let's just go on Amazon and we see the reviews of what people have to say about this particular soap. Next up, we have the raw African black soap. I know there are so many black soap versions on Amazon, and not only on Amazon, on eBay, on Etsy, anywhere you go you can find a black soap. And based on my research and based on my understanding, black soap varies depending on where it's coming from, whether it's from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Uganda, it depends on who is making the black soap. It depends, that is what brings in the variations, and of course whoever is making it will decide what ingredients to put in the soap. So there are so many varieties of black soap. So black soap is not just black soap. The same thing with kojic acid soaps. There's so many kojic acid soaps, yet Koji stands out. So again, kojic soap is not just kojic soap. So there's so many varieties. So the soap I'm talking about is the raw black African soap on Amazon. And again, like I'm saying, I'll put the links to everything I'm talking about in the description box. So again, this one, people are saying it's so good, and in fact there's one person in Amazon who bought it, and she was showing her 1 week progress of using the soap, and honestly the results are amazing. And also some guys who are saying within 4 days of using the soap, they could see major big changes on their skin, like a huge difference in their skin. And also with this one, like with most black soaps, with this one it's highly popularized, or people are saying it's very good when it comes to dark spots, and most black soaps you'll find are very good for dark spots. So let's just go on Amazon and we see the reviews and we see what people have to say about this soap. Okay guys, so we're almost done. So the next soap on my list is the Moroccan black soap. I think based on the name, this one comes from Morocco. Like I'm saying, with black soap, they vary with their performance varies based on where the soap is coming from. Now, based on my experience and based on from what my friends tell me, because most of my friends, they also use the black soap. Based on what they tell me, the black soap from Ghana is the most preferable soap, but I haven't used black soap that much for me to know. However, I recently purchased a black soap from Ghana, which again I'll be trying it out. Anyway, the Moroccan black soap on Amazon. Now this one again has a lot of reviews on Amazon, and the reviews on Amazon are mostly not to do with skin lightening, but most people are saying it's very exfoliating. It has a very nice exfoliating effect, and it gives you that silky smooth skin. That is what I was seeing over and over again in the reviews of this soap. People saying it's more of an exfoliating soap than a skin lightening soap. But of course, when you exfoliate your skin, the skin lightening creams you use are going to penetrate much deeper into your skin and much better, hence giving you better results. So I would recommend this one, like I'm saying, for exfoliating. If you want to have that nice silky soft skin, then of course the Moroccan black soap is gonna be the soap for you. So again, let's go on Amazon and we check the reviews. Okay, moving right along, this is the final soap on my list. Again, these are all the soaps that have been highly popularized and highly hyped up when it comes to skin lightening. So the next soap is the goat milk soap, and not just any goat milk soap, is the liquid goat milk soap. Again, I'll put the link down below because of course we have so many varieties of liquid goat milk soap. This one again, I saw it being hyped up in another group, and the lady who was saying she's using this one and she's swears by it and she likes it so much, and her skin, honestly guys, her skin looks like just so good. I'm just gonna say that her skin looks so good, and she was saying this is a soap she uses, and she was saying she sees a good change in her skin and good results on her skin anytime she is using this soap. This soap has no fragrance in it, no perfume, no fragrance, no chemicals in it. It's just like pure goat milk soap. And the thing with goat milk soap is that most goat milk soaps are exfoliating because of the element of having lactic acid in them. Not a very high percentage of lactic acid, but basically most goat milk soaps will exfoliate your skin and give you that nice silky soft skin. So I think that is it guys. I think I have covered all the soap in my list, and if there's any soap you have used and you like, please let me know. I want to learn more about soaps. Like I said, for me, I mostly stick to Koji soap because it's what works for me. But if there's any soap that you love and you like that works amazing and so well on your skin, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm sure most of us will benefit from these soaps. And also, if you have used any of the soaps I have mentioned, please again comment down below and tell us if you like it or not and what you don't like, because when it comes to skin lightening products, there are huge variations, because we all have different skin types and skin tones, and we are all so different. It's so different when it comes to skin. It's so different. There's no guarantee that this soap or that soap will work for everybody. It might work well for most people, but it's hard to say this one soap that works best for everyone. It's not possible. So it's just a matter of trying out, and you see which soap works well with your skin and you stick to that soap, or you try something else again that works well for your skin. The only way you can know is simply by trying. Again, the links to all these soaps will be down below, and that's it, guys. I'm sorry I have been missing in action here on YouTube. I have been so busy with my business side, the selling of the lotions, and also the full-time job I do is being crazy and hectic, and this whole virus situation again. So, but I'm going to try my best to upload more frequently here on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now is the time. If you want to learn more about skin lightening, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I have a lot of info and reviews coming up on skin lightening products. That's all I have for you guys, and until next time, see ya.